Hello Virgo, thank you for joining me here. This is gonna be your mid-month reading for month of January. And if you're new to this channel, I do like twice a month kind of reading. So the monthly reading is more elaborative and extended. It's like 30 to 40 minutes and it's more focused on your energy and your journey and like that kind of stuff. Mostly focused on you and what's happening in your situation or your circumstances. And then I do this mid-month. It's a shorter version reading which is focused on love and relationships. So of course I'm gonna pick on your energy as well as the person that you are dealing with or in connection with or in relationship with in however you can take it. So that's pretty much what goes on here. And people who are coming back, thank you so much, you guys awesome. All right, without any further delay, let's get into this. Let's see what's at your heart space. Well, what do you want? No, so many cards. Cannot take that. Okay, I'm gonna not take that. Okay, this one I'm gonna take. Chariot. Wow, major arcana. Cool. Then get another card for this. Virgo, in this connection that you are in already, the connection that you are in, you are opening up. You're opening up your soul, you are opening up your heart to them. You are not afraid anymore of vulnerability. You are not all the time critically thinking, but you're listening to your heart. You're really listening to your heart and you're really opening that up. And I think you already done that in the process, at least, because Chariot comes up after Lovers, and Lovers is all about union between two. It could be spiritually or it could be physically. But Chariot, Chariot, Lovers, both of them are spiritual, but at the same time they have a real physical presence. Which means that what you do in physical world, spiritual world, and how it kind of manifested in your physical world. So with Chariot right after Lovers, I feel like that you already been very opening up your heart, opening up your soul to this person, and you just wanna go with the flow now. Chariot is all about movement, and this movement is not like constructed by, oh, I'm gonna go this way so that I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna go that way. It's not that kind of calculative, but it's more about aligned with your heart and mind and body. So it's like it feels very free flowing, but it's all aligned, so you don't have to worry about what's gonna go wrong, what's gonna go right, as long as it's aligned. The Chariot is like that. So you are in the Chariot mode, which is also a major arcana. So this is something which is not like day-to-day practical hustle or problem that you are solving. Your heart really right now just wanna feel that connection so deeply that you feel that everything is connected, everything you are aligned, and you don't have to think about, because the truth is your mind is very strong. You constantly thinking, you constantly analyzing, and you don't want that. I mean, yes, that's your kind of second nature, but you don't want that constantly there back of your mind 24/7. You want to listen your heart, you want to listen your body, you want to listen your soul, and just let that mind off for a second. You want to do that. That's why Virgo, most of the time when you guys seek spirituality, most of the time you seek spirituality to turn off your critical mind, and so that you can hear your heart. that's most of the time your motive, because it's not very easy for you to do that. Like any other, like water sign would be doing that very easily, you know. They will have few blockage here and there, but it's their second nature to listen to their emotion, listen to their senses. But it's not for you, even though you are a very sensitive person, you are a very sensitive sign, but it doesn't come to you naturally to do that. But anyway, I don't want to go into the rant for this, but the chariot is like, because it's a major arcana, so I just wanted to bring all the spirituality that attached to this card, you know. So the core essence is here that you have been opening up, you have been opening up, letting other person in, you are being vulnerable, and you want, this is like a, this kind of, because this is a heart space that you want and desire, you want that kind of free flowing movement where you don't have to calculate the outcome through your mind, through your critical judgment. All right, let's get another card on this. Okay, this one just flew right off. Oh my god, look at this, Virgo. I mean, this is astonishing. Chariot and High Priestess, both of them. This is Cancer card, this is Pisces. I think for one of the monthly reading, I cannot really remember for which sign, I think I got the similar card at their crowning energy. Was it you? I really don't know. So, well, it just remind me. So look at this. It's like you are right now. I'm just gonna put it right there because it feels so nice. Two major energy I'm feeling. That's where you are. You are looking for this. That's what you want. You just wanna believe in what you want. You wanna believe in your inner knowing, and you just want to go free flowing, spontaneity is the key word here, and not spontaneity based on impulses, but spontaneity based on, you know, inner alignment and intuition. Because you're turning your mind off. Not when people say mind off, that doesn't mean, mind is actually very powerful and very important element in our life, but you are turning your mind off means you are not critically thinking a situation. You are getting into the situation, and then the critical thoughts, you are letting that critical thought come to you, rather than you are hunting for that critical thought every time you are in a situation, every time you are in this relationship. So you understand the difference. There is a slight difference. One is you are opening up your heart so that that kind of critical important thought about our existence can come to you. At the same time, you are not hunting for it, so you are kind of letting your intuition kind of run the show. And these two major arcana, and both are like layered. I tried to layer that with chariot with, and then the another major arcana came up. So that's what you want in this relationship, that's what you want in this, that's what you in your heart space. Let's see what energy is like working against for you to have this. Okay, something flew off right off the back. Okay, Page of Cups in reverse. All right, I think that you are looking for some kind of, like I say, spontaneity. And spontaneity is also a synonyms of fun and joy and being in the moment. And being in the moment is not just, oh, I'm in the moment, next moment I forgot what happened last moment, not like that kind of stuff. Being in the moment means really you are aligned and you are not worried about outcome. You are just really enjoying and letting your intuition guide you, and you don't have to worry about the outcome because it's gonna be good. As simple as that. But the Page of Cups in reverse, I feel like that's their energy, the person you are connected with or in a relationship with or thinking about, that they are not as spontaneous as you are. You know, Page of Cups is very, you know, like it's a little, it's not, it's, there is sincerity, but there's also, there is a child. Every time Page of Cups, it remind me of rainbow. I don't know, that's the image I get. And Page of Cups is like, you know, there is a sincerity, but they also know how to enjoy that sincerity in a very light way. But that person may be too serious, I don't know. They are not very spontaneous as you are trying to be. Okay, let's say what I'm gonna get one more card, and then I'm gonna get I'm gonna take this one. Seven of Cups. So many water energy. Oh my god, maybe you are dealing with water sign. Look at this. Every cup, like Cancer, Pisces, Page of Cups, Seven of Cups. Like water, 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 water. Or maybe you have a strong water placement on your chart, in your chart. So Seven of Cups, yeah, maybe they okay, I'm gonna get another card or two cards for this too, but this is what I'm getting initial. That first of all, they are not ready, they're not even, it's not about readiness, they are not as spontaneous as you are. They as you are right now, you have not been like that all your life, but right now you have transformed into this is what you desire. You want to go in this relationship with complete soul connection and kind of feel things, like more focusing on feeling and more focusing on spontaneity, momentary, like moment, like really experiencing the moment. But they are not, they cannot, because the moment they try to do that, they feel very confused. Oh, it's interesting that I have both of them are water, like element card. But usually people who have a strong water, they are not really that confused with emotion, but they are. Maybe it just, maybe either the two things, either they feel extremely sensitive, extremely weight, like deeply, and they just don't know how to handle those kind of deep feelings, and they feel very confused, or they are not very used to with feeling things. They are more like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna take care of the how it's gonna manifest in the real world, I'm gonna take care of the, like, okay, like, like tangibility. They are more focused on tangibility. But the because you have transformed, and this kind of energy that you are emitting in this relationship, it's actually kind of confused them. They love you, but they just don't know how to navigate through this new energy that you are throwing at them. And they feel confused, and they feel like, okay, I don't know how to be so spontaneous and being in the moment. I like to plan ahead, I like to, like those kind of conflicts is coming up, and they are like, they're really really confused, with this new energy that okay, let's see. And they really wanna it's kind of sweet. I mean, it may not feel so sweet to you because it's kind of bothering you, but it's actually kind of sweet, because they want to feel like they're okay, because they are not used to it, this emotion, or maybe like at least expressing those emotions. And they're like, okay, what should I do? It's like that when you get a new machine and you have no idea how it works, then you try this button, try that button, and you feel like, okay, if I try everything, somehow I'm gonna figure it out, that how it's gonna work at the end. They're doing like, really, this Seven of Cups is giving me that energy. They're like, okay, what, okay, Virgo, okay, they're feeling this thing, I'm not really feeling it, but I can feel that they're feeling it. So what should I do to make them feel that I'm feeling it? You know what I'm trying to see? I'm sorry, it's kind of funny and kind of sweet, and but they are not really spontaneous, so it's kind of hard for them, and they get very confused. They say, should I press this button, should I press that button, how this, but it's gonna work out eventually, because it's just gonna take some time. Anyway. Let's see. It's funny. Okay. Page of Cups. Page of Cups with Ace of Swords. Yeah. They cannot be spontaneous until unless they really figured out. Maybe you are dealing with another Virgo, or even the swords are air sign, but I don't know. Somehow swords are also very Virgo to me. Maybe it's a water sign. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. It's just really the least significant thing that one can mention on a reading. But anyway, so I feel like they need that, like they need that clarity, like, see that confusion, they need that clarity, that what is actually going on. Your person is a kind of person who feel comfortable when they have that absolute clarity of the situation, when they know what is going on. They are not fearful of going to unknown territory. But the thing is, the irony of this, the unknown territory is supposed to be unknown, right? But they are not fearful to go to unknown territory until and unless it is known to them. It's like completely paradoxical. But this is how your person function. They need absolute clarity, know that what is going on, how they can maneuver. Otherwise they are kind of reserved. They don't really participate in your spontaneity, in your go with the moment kind of approach. They just don't know how to do it because they are extremely confused. Just confuse them. All right, judgment. Oh wow, so many major arcana here on this reading. Wow. They feel okay. They also know that, I'm sorry, it kind of focused on them because you are pretty solid, here. And you, because of they are in this state, so you cannot really go with the flow, with the energy that you're embodying right now, because they are not ready. And of course you both love each other, so you just know it's not like, okay, I'm gonna find someone else on the street. Not like that. So even though it confused them, but deep down they also know this is gonna liberate them. They wanna feel, they wanna do the same thing how you're doing. They wanna go with the ride. They wanna feel this kind of intuitive flow in their body. They wanna get in control, get an understanding of their emotion. Even though it confused them, even though their rational mind is kind of constantly asking for this clarity, clarity, clarity. They want to control the unknown, like I said, they want to control the unknown with Ace of Swords. That's why they cannot be spontaneous, because they, back of their mind, they feel like, oh my god, if I don't know what I'm gonna do, I make a mess out of me, and that's gonna humiliate me, I'm gonna hurt them. It's like a bunch of stuff goes in their mind in a million second, like in a milliseconds. But at the same time they know that, that's why they try to, like, they know this machine is something magical, even though they don't know how this machine work, like the machine metaphor that I used before. But they are still trying to press this button. That means that they know that this machine actually gonna be good for them. Otherwise, if it is completely unfamiliar, there's a, what, I'm gonna get something familiar that I know how to operate. Even though that's what part of their thing is, like, they know they need to know how to operate. But at the same time, it's like this little conflicted energy within themselves. And at the same time, it's actually very nice. Without confliction, we're nothing. And it's like, at the same time, they know that this gonna liberate them. This gonna bring them a new them, bring them a new themselves, like, new version of them. And like, it's like a judgment is like a reborn, it's like a feeling yourself in a completely different light, and that kind of liberate you, because you have done that. And that's why you want this chariot and high priestess. They respect you very much, that you have come to this place where you can ready to listen to your emotion, ready to listen to your intuition, and really not kind of blocked by your critical mind. Like I said before, they want to do the same, but they are not where you are right now, but they want to do that very, very, very much. Even though maybe right now it come across that, oh my god, it's not really sync up, the dancing, the music is one way, and I'm dancing in another way. Just a total, it's not a symphony, it's creating a kind of cacophony. But just so it's kind of sweet that they are really trying. and they deep down they know very well that going with your way, it's gonna liberate them. But the other mind want absolute clarity and control of the situation, so they're kind of battling between these two, but I have a strong feeling that they are going to come out of it. It's not about coming out, it's about conquer this thing and come out on the other side as a different thing. Okay, let's see what universe has to tell you as an advice. Eight of Wands in reverse. So I think Eight of Wands in reverse, I feel like right now a little bit of mute energy is needed. Let them figure out what they want. If you constantly bombard them, hey, why are you not riding with me, why are you not getting on the same page, I love you, don't you love me, if you love me you should always be on my side, those kind of things that we are kind of taught from the very early childhood, that the moment you love other person, that person has to be love you back immediately in the same way. But we are not same people, so everybody has their own journey. Of course love is there, but there has to be mending. So if you force them, or if you try to communicate your frustration too much, it's actually not going to work for you. So just let this thing play on its own, and holding this communication, that doesn't mean that you have to suppress everything inside. You can communicate other way, maybe you can communicate to your friends, or but if you, because they are already, look at this, that they are going through a rebirth. That's a lot of energy. They are going through a confusion. They want clarity, which they do not get, which is their normal by default character. They want clarity and absolute control of the situation before they get in. So they are not getting. So there is a lot of oppositional energy that's working in there, that's on their plate. So if you put a little bit of pressure on them, it's only going to confuse them and not going to encourage them. So if you just vibe in your energy, that's going to motivate them to be, because they already want to be on this ride. So if you, so you know what I'm trying to say, if you have some kind of frustration and like getting angry that why they are not, like a time thing that you are getting frustrated, maybe you can outlet those frustration or anger or disappointment through different things. Maybe write something, maybe talk to a friend, or maybe talk to a tree, or maybe self-talk. But if you communicate too much about your frustration and how they are delaying in this, it's only gonna demotivate them, and it's not gonna encourage. But if you vibrate in your energy, what you want in the desire, like being in the moment, show them how to be in the moment. Even if they are not ready, they feel confused, but more you're gonna be in the moment, it's gonna motivate them. Just know that they love you, and every time you are be in the moment, even though it feels like they cannot participate fully because they are not there, but they really respect and enjoy you being in the moment. So just don't, that's the advice. I'm gonna get one more card, even though I don't need it, but I'm gonna get it. Actually, to be honest, seriously, their energy is very sweet. A person who is ready to work so hard so that they can understand your new language, that shows love. For me, that is love. What words can say, nothing. I'm gonna shuffle one more time. If no cards come out, then I don't need another layer. I think I just, like I told you, I felt like I don't need, but then I thought, okay, maybe. Okay. Nope. Okay, so that's that. So alright, Virgo, this is your reading for mid-month January. Thank you so much again for staying here, if you're still here, and if you like, please do subscribe, and I will see you next time. Alright, bye bye, take care.